Hey friends, happy Monday. I just finished working out. I just made that post and Mila is like really needy today. So she's going to want to be all up in it. Um, so I just made a post about my workout and how I caved with my nutrition for this last phase. And I was thinking about kind of this theme for a while about how, see what she's doing? Like, this is like my life right now. Like, she's been really needy today. And the lighting in here kind of sucks. So here, she wants to play. Here, get the ball. Go get it. Life. Okay, so here's the deal. In 30 days, it's generally not enough time. Okay, I got a call. I had to decline that. So 30 days is generally, not enough time to reach your goals. And here's part of the mentality is that whether, and I'm talking about right now, just kind of want to focus on like fitness and health goals, right? Because we can apply this to a lot of different things. But a lot of times it's like we have to also correct a lot of our habits. And we didn't get, let's say, I don't know, for example, whatever weight you've put on that maybe you're not as happy with, you didn't gain that in 30 days. You didn't gain that in 2 weeks. That took, you gained that. She is like on fire right now. It took some time to put that weight on. And not only that, but a lot of the habits that I think she knows she's on camera. Like, I'm totally not focused right now. Like, all the stuff I wanted to share with you guys, poof, gone. Reality TV at its finest. Like, seriously? Like, look at this. Look at this. I think this should be called the Mila Show. Like, I should just go ahead and not even talk. Maybe I'll do this another day. Total diva, right, Jess? Like, I think she knows she's on camera. She's like, let me show you all my crazy tricks right now and show you how needy I am. No, but seriously, guys, like, you did not, the habits, the weight, the mindset to where you're at right now did not happen in just 30 days. It did not happen in 21 days. So a lot of times when you're hiring a personal trainer, when you're going to the gym, when you're doing any kind of at-home programs, or, maybe you're doing like a challenge of one of ours, it's not going to happen in just 30 days because the start is usually one of the toughest things you have to do. And she's normally never like this. Like, this is pretty bad. And the restarts are even worse. So the restarts are even more challenging. So have you ever gotten to a point where you make a decision, you want to start something, and then you got to restart it, and then you got to restart it, and you got to restart it, and each time you restart it, it becomes harder and harder and harder? Has that ever happened to you? The starts are always hard, but the restarts are always even harder because all that momentum that you initially had, you have to kind of re-energize yourself. You have to recommit. Then you have to kind of, it's like when you're at work, everyone can relate to this. You're kind of in the groove and you have a project due, right? You have a project at work and it's due and you're on a deadline. And then like someone comes in your office or your desk, your workspace, and they're like, oh, can you really help me with this? Can I pick your brain? I have a question. And then you help them. And then what happens? You're kind of like, okay, where was I? I was in the groove. Okay, I needed to do that. And then all of a sudden you have to kind of take up this extra energy to kind of get back in the groove of where you're at. Same thing happens with health and fitness. Same exact thing happens, but on a bigger scale. So the longer that you've been out of that momentum, let me turn on a light. The longer that you've been out of that momentum, the longer it's going to probably take to do that restart. And a lot of it is mindset, guys. A lot of it is mindset. And the other thing too is that when you are committing to something, whether you're recommitting or you're starting brand new, it's always new. It's always exciting, right? And then when that newness factor kind of wears off, then it's more about like for me, I kind of think of motivation as not only something that helps you get started, but I think of something like little milestones, like you are able to reach like a weight goal, or you're fitting into your clothes, you're getting certain compliments from other people. Those little milestones along the way are encouraging, so they motivate you. But all the crap in between that you got to go through, that's discipline. That is commitment. And so it's going to take a lot more than 30 days. It's going to take a lot more than I'm going to do this for 2 weeks or 21 days, because that's where we build the habits. It's going to take a lot more than that. So a lot of times people ask me, well, okay, cool. That's awesome, Vanessa. But why do you host 30-day challenges then? Great question. The reason why I host 30-day challenges is because our goals, guys, I will tell you, if you were to work with me, I would say, or anyone else, give yourself a year. I don't care where you're at. I don't care if you just have to lose 5 or 10 pounds, but you just want to, kind of change up your body composition, or you got 50 pounds to go. Whatever the case may be, give yourself a year, because where you're at now and a year from now, and you work hard and you're disciplined, and you just kind of, you make that daily decision for your health, it's something amazing is going to happen at the end of 1 year. Not to say that you won't reach many goals along the way, but it's important to have that big goal. But a lot of times what happens is that people go into it with that big goal in mind. And then when they don't hit it within like 2 days, they get discouraged. Or like me, I just confess to you guys that, guys, this phase is so hard with the nutrition. Like, I want to eat my arm, because I'm feeling satisfied. But when you're not eating that many carbs, you don't feel as energized. And then I just want to eat everything. And I caved. I had a healthy portion of pasta because I'm a pasta addict. And I had a cookie or two. But you know what? It happens, and I'm recommitted, whatever. And so where was I going with this? Because this happens a lot. Where was I going? What was I saying? If Jess is still here, she knows that this happens with my brain. I don't know where I was going, but I was really on a roll. So, what I was going to say is that sometimes is why, that big goal, we go into it, really committed, I'm going to lose it. And then it doesn't happen in 3 weeks. And a lot of times the derailment comes from the fact that we do have a little mishap, or we do kind of go off our eating plan for a day, maybe 2. And then at that point, we kind of give ourselves permission to say, screw it. I'm done. It didn't work, or it's too hard, or whatever. We throw in the towel. But I think if we look at our big, big goals and we focus on them in little tiny chunks, which I like the 30-day period, right? Then you're able to take that big goal, kind of reverse engineer it, and focus on it little by little. So a lot of times, when I'm talking about whether or not you're working with me, it doesn't matter. The reason why I promote the 30-day challenges is because that is a 30-day focus that you are working on your goals. It's not about necessarily meeting all of them in that time frame. It's about being realistic and having a focus that you can actually do in that time frame. Because otherwise, if you go into it like, I have these big, fantastic goals, and then you're going to just feel deflated and not motivated when you're not hitting them strong enough, because unfortunately, everything is like instant gratification nowadays. Guys, sometimes I even have like groceries delivered to my house because I'm having a crazy tough week. And I'm not bougie or anything, like it's not super, super expensive, and it's through Publix. And I do it once in a while, but I seriously use it when I'm on a time crunch. And, and it's kind of instant gratification. I use an app, I go on there, bam. You want a movie? You got Netflix. You want this? Seriously, guys, now we have like the voice controlling system, these smart homes that you can say lights on. You don't even have to turn on a light switch anymore. So we are now conditioned to be more instant gratified than any other probably generation. And so I think it's important to go back to the basics and just rely on hard work and discipline, because at the end of the day, that's what it takes. But it's nice to be surrounded by people who get you and who lift you up and who encourage you when you do make those little mistakes along the way, and who remind you that it's about making that daily decision, focusing now, then worry about getting it too quick and then kind of throwing in the towel and, saying forget it or F it, whatever you say when you don't reach your goals that quickly. And guys, there have been plenty of times guys, plenty of times that I haven't hit my goals within the time frame. And it's either circumstantial, it's either because I know I didn't do my best, or whatever the case may be, but I just restart, recommit, and keep moving forward. So you can apply this concept really. I just wanted to focus on health and fitness, but you can really apply this concept into any other area of your life, whatever that may be. But I just kind of was on my heart. I actually was thinking about it over the weekend, and it's funny, and then I caved. So I just wanted to be as transparent as possible. Also, if you are interested, I do have room for a couple more people in my upcoming May challenge. Again, 30-day focus, but I always love working with people who really have that larger vision and goal for their life, and specifically their health goals, because I don't overpromise anything in 30 days. It's just about getting you a little bit closer to your big goal. So if you're interested, if you just want to pick my brain, guys, no pressure. I'll just give you information. We can see if it's a great fit for you. I need commitments by this Friday. So definitely send me a private message if you want to just kind of chat through it and ask me all the questions your heart desires. I hope you guys are having a great Monday. I got to jump on a call. Bye.